Are you having trouble with tension on your sewing machine and your thread is looking kind of crazy like this? I got some troubleshooting things that you can do to figure out if this is something wrong with your sewing machine. So hit that follow button, save this video so you don't forget these tips. So when your tension is right, your thread is going to look like this on one side and this on the other side. So it's going to be very tight together. If it's wrong, it's going to look crazy like this and like that. When you turn it around is when it starts getting a little cray-cray. So the first thing I want you to do is go to your tension knob on your sewing machine, and I want you to start at 0 and sew a line through up until you get to the point where your thread is looking like it's supposed to on this side and on this side. So we don't want this. We want to make sure that it is looking straight on each side and tight together. So this right here on my sewing machine is the tension knob. You will start at 0 and just slowly work yourself up. A lot of sewing machines have these little lines of where the best tension is to be at. I usually stay at a 4 with mine, but on some projects it will require you to lessen your tension. But if you're just using cotton and not using any kind of weird, material or thick material, then this is probably normal. You're going to stay on a consistent tension. If you have your sewing machine manual, I definitely would look in there. There's probably something about sewing tension and how to set your sewing machine in that way, because there are different sewing machines, so everyone's is going to be different. You might not have the same one as me, but this is just a little idea of how to do some troubleshooting when you run into this issue with the tension. So tip number 1 is to take your thread off and re-thread it through your machine. Maybe it fell out or something got wrong when you were sewing. So the second thing that you can do is to make sure that your bobbin is in right, and also you can take it out and clean it and take this cover piece off, and you're going to want to clean the inside in here. For example, it gets pretty dirty and gross in here, so you're going to want to clean this out. So this is about time for me to clean out my sewing machine. Depending on how often you use your sewing machine, it's always a great idea to clean it out occasionally, or if you use it every single day, definitely clean it out once a month or every 2 months to make sure that everything's running smoothly. And the third tip is replacing your needle. These get dull over time, so you're going to want to make sure that you are replacing your needle to see if that could be causing the problem also. So I hope this video helped. Hit that follow button for some more sewing tips and tricks. And if you guys have any question, don't hesitate to drop it. I'm happy to do another video or answer anything. And we'll see you guys in the next one.